If you want your bench numbers to explode and feel a whole lot better, watch this video because I'm going to tell you guys one tip that has instantly changed my overall bench. And that is the way you grip the barbell when you're benching. This specific bench grip that I'm using and a lot of the top elite powerlifters are using as well. And it's the bulldog grip. When I first started getting into benching, the bench was going good. I was getting stronger. My form and technique weren't the best, but we were making some progress, right? I think around after the 225, maybe even up until 275, I was doing the normal grip. I was just gripping the bar just as a normal person would, right? And so the problem with this was the bench felt very shaky when I was doing the lift. I felt shaky, I didn't feel stabilized, and it just started to get harder and harder. And so I did some research, and after doing some research, I found out that there was something called the bulldog grip. You'll know why it's called the bulldog grip later on in the video. The bulldog grip was a game changer for me. Once I switched to it, the whole bench overall just felt so much better. I wasn't shaking, my elbows weren't shaking. I felt a lot more stabilized. And when I pushed while benching, it just felt a lot more explosive and stronger. And after that day, I said, fuck you to the regular grip. And I stuck with the bulldog grip till this day. And now I'm benching at least 400 pounds like it's nothing. So the way you do it is when you have your hands on the bar, what you want to do is you want to internally rotate your wrist. So instead of the bar being straight going across the hand or the palm, it's going to be now on an angle, because now you internally rotate. It's now going to be on an angle like this way. So then once you get that positioning right there, all you got to do is just grip the bar. And that's literally how you do the bulldog grip. It's so easy. Anyone can do it. On your next bench, you can literally do it and get it down just like that. So now you see why it's called a bulldog grip, because when you internally rotate your hand, you're standing like a bulldog. So that's pretty much why it's called a bulldog grip, honestly. So now let's scientifically dig deeper as to why the bulldog grip is a whole lot better than just a regular grip. So let's take a look at the arm, specifically the forearm. So your forearm got two bones. You got the radius and the ulna, right? The radius is one closer to the thumb and the ulna is closer to the pinky. And so between these two bones, the stronger one and the thicker one is the ulna. So when you're benching, why wouldn't you want to use the stronger part of the bone? Unless you're trying to nerf yourself and get weaker in the bench, then you don't want to do this. But the whole point of this video is to get stronger, right? To blow your bench up to crazy numbers. So that means you want to use this part of the forearm, the ulna, right? And so instead of having your hand straight gripping the bar right here, when you rotate your wrist inwards, then the bar will be placed across the ulna, which will ultimately make you stronger in your bench and make your bench overall feel better. So next time you're benching, try the bulldog grip, give it a couple weeks to get used to it, and you'll for sure notice crazy improvements on your bench. And who knows, maybe this might be the reason why you'll break your plateaus and hit crazy numbers in the future. So let me know how it goes. Comment, sub, all that kind of good stuff. My school community is down in the description below. But until next time, peace.